Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Sam's Doing Stuff. I think it's pretty obvious what I'm doing today. I'm taking advantage of this new idea of splitting in the dump trailer. Not splitting into the dump trailer, putting the splitter in the dump trailer. Wow, what a game changer for me. Oh, and I'll say it again, you think you can't do it because you don't have this elevated area to get you could use a ramp. You could use a ramp to get your splitter into your dump trailer or into any type of trailer. Or you could build a loading dock. Like I said, take some railroad ties and build up some dirt and make a ramp. It really is handy. Anyway, hey, I want to take this second to alienate any of my Detroit subscribers. Huh? This will be airing, I think, right before the Super Bowl. Wow, I cannot believe that game. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this isn't a football channel. This is a Firewood channel. Let's get cutting. Man, I am loving this system. This is working so well. Yeah, from logs to rounds, right here in the trailer. Oh, now all I gotta do is split. And I like that, like I said before. I like to do a little cutting and a little splitting. And this checks all the boxes. It checks every box. Modular, which means I can move this anywhere. I can take this whole thing and put it right in the barn over here if it gets to be too nasty. Even in the middle of splitting, it could start to rain right now, and I would just back it into the barn, and yeah, and this thing over here, oh my gosh. When I'm done cutting, I'm just gonna stack these pallets out of the way. It'll just be out of the way, because it takes if you had a firewood processor like this, like a real $50,000 firewood processor, you can't take it apart like that. And it costs $50,000. Enough talk, let's split. And just like that, I have no more logs. They're all cut up. I moved the bucking station in here out of the way. I've got this mess of rounds over here still. But everything else, of course, is out here ready to be split. So I got everything set up here in the trailer, ready to go. That was about the biggest round I could manage to lift. It's up on the splitter, ready to go. Switched out the pallet forks for the bucket, and this is here because I figure by that time I get all that done, I'll probably have moved the splitter out enough that I'll start pulling from this. And if I run out here, then I got to start using the bucket to scoop up the rounds that are in the barn and bring them out and finish up. This is gonna be 2 full cords. I have measured this before, the length, width, and if I fill stacking like I am up to the top of this, which I'll go a little higher just to be sure, it will be 2 full cords in that dump trailer. Yeah. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Well, at least until I dump it. And what a spectacular dump that's gonna be. Very satisfying, I'm sure. Woo! What did I learn from doing this? Well, let's start off with just saying it one more time. Splitting in the dump trailer gets rid of the need for an elevator or a conveyor, if you will, to dump in, because you're in the dump trailer and you're splitting directly into the dump trailer. It's a beautiful thing. Whether I'm stacking it like this to deliver it, or if I'm just throwing it in order to take out in the field and stack it directly out of the dump trailer, it's a brilliant idea. So, yay. Second thing I learned is the amount of time that this took me 3 6-hour days to cut, split, and stack this firewood. I'm making about 30 bucks an hour. I sell these 1 cord of firewood for $300. This is 2 cords. Now, another thing you might be wondering, is that really 2 cords? So the measurements on this trailer are 6 feet 10 inches wide, 14 feet 1 inches, and we are filled all the way to the back here. And it is 2 feet 8 inches high to the top of this board. Okay, and I stacked it a little higher than that board. I wanted to make sure he got the full 2 cords. So anyway, you do the math, 6 feet 10 by 14.1 by 2 feet 8, and it gives you 256.6 cubic feet, which is 2 cords plus a half. So it's definitely 2 cords. If I just threw it in loose, I would have to mound it. I've done that before. I'd have to mound it up to those other boards. But 2 cords in the dump trailer. Now the big question is, another thing, yes, you're probably wondering, you cut that and split it directly in here. Hasn't this had time to season? Well, this stuff sat in the barn, didn't see any precipitation at all for, I don't remember exactly how many months, but I tested it. I moisture tested all this wood and it was 19 or below. It's definitely ready to burn. So anyway, now the big question, will these doors close? Ho ho ho, yeah baby, just makes it. Ready to deliver. Well, of course I'll put the tarp over it. Yeah, so I'm gonna back this into the barn where it'll stay dry, and we're waiting for either the ground to freeze or, the way the weather's going, the ground will dry out before it freezes again. So as soon as his yard is ready, I have to back it through his yard in order to deliver it. I will make a big dump, and I'll make sure I get that on video so you can enjoy that as much as I do. So anyway, I appreciate you coming along. Please hit that subscribe button. We are 3,000 plus. I'm just excited to keep growing. It's a great feeling, and it makes it worth making these videos. So I appreciate you stopping by. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and I will see you next time when I am doing more stuff.